welcome everyone. I'm in the studio. Finally done with work. And it's time to do a painting here. I think I'm going to do another flower painting. I got to get some more of these done for, I got it Saturday. Next Saturday I'll be selling a lot of my artwork at a market, so I want to get some more of these flowers done. So let me get started. I'm using acrylic paint. This is all Winsor Newton, black, white, and almost every color that Winsor Newton makes. And I'm going to put a little glaze in the middle somewhere, and hopefully it mixes in with all the colors. You just need a little glaze in there. I kind of mix them as I need them, like on the brighter colors. And then I have a special black, fluid black, if I want to do pop art, which I think is what I'm going to do today. We'll do some like pop art, similar to this one here. I kind of like doing that. Other ones I can do with like that one down on the bottom there. It looks more like fine art. There's no black in it. There's one back there that's like pop art. Cool colors. I use a lot of glaze, so let's get going. I think I'll start with a background today. I kind of like the purple backgrounds. I think I'm going to do a turquoise background with a hint of white in it. And I'll throw some try and throw some blue in it as well. I accidentally got a little gray in it, but that's all right. I just want to do my corners in this turquoise color. The part where the flowers will be in here, and this will be kind of like my background color. So I'm not going to do the whole thing in turquoise. Just around where I think the flowers are going to be. Maybe kind of like this today. We'll have the flowers kind of getting a little higher here as well. This kind of shape here. The flower pot in here. And let's put another color in here, just so it's just not, I'm going to try phthalo green. We'll put a little phthalo green in there, just to get some different shades going in there. Maybe darker on this side of the painting. The light. I have it lighter on this side here, darker over here. Let's try a different blue. There we go. Ba-da-ba. I think I'm going to put some kind of I'll do like a pink undertone for the flower section. That way if I like miss a section, this pink will fill in the blank spots. This color can be any color. It could be yellow, it could be blue. Let's get some tonalism going on here. So clean your brush off. This is acrylic paint, by the way. So right on the edge of the pink and the green, let's just kind of blend it. Wipe your brush off. There we go. So I think I'm going to have a table down here. Let's see. Maybe a straight table today. I'll make it brown. I like the wood tables. We'll just make like a wood table straight across here. And I'll put my vase on it. I've got to go kind of quick because I got to go to band practice today, so. So my shade's going to be on the left. I'm just going to darken this side real quick because I know this is going to be my shady side over here. Let me put my phone on. I forgot to do that to see if anybody's tuning in today. I'll get in the chat room here. These are fun paintings. It should turn out like that one over there, kind of on the left there. That's what I'm going for today. And this is really easy. I think anybody can do this. If you're new to acrylic paint, this might be a good one for you to start off with. Leslie, Gabby, thanks everybody. Good morning. Yeah, that's what I'm going for. Oh, I got another one back there with, see the red and green with the daisies and the candle. I'll show you how I do my pop art one though. This is going to be pop art. It's really easy. You outline it. So I got my chat on if you want to talk. So now, since I got my color down already, I'm going to draw a vase in here and then draw the flowers in using this liquid black. Okay. It's already fluid, so it makes it easier to You could use a nice brush to draw with this, do the outlines. And what I use is a number 2 round acrylic brush. It's kind of, it's hard bristles, but it has a nice fine point on it. And you just got to put a little black on there. Watch how cool this stuff works. So let's do a cool vase here. Uh, let's see. So maybe I like doing the round vases, but I've been doing those a lot. Try and do one different. I got an itch in my ear. All right, well, anyway, I'll put the lip up here. I want a pretty big lip, I guess. So, this is the round part where all the stems will be coming out from here. Now, let's kind of make it look a little fat, I guess. That's good enough. That's big enough. I could put something else. I'll put a flower down here on the table. So I'm going to start up high with the, let's start with the daisies. I like the daisies. We'll put a daisy up pretty high here. When you do these, make your petals kind of big so you can paint inside easily. And they don't have to look perfect because I'm not the best sketcher. And if you just kind of do this like that, it's going to look pretty good, okay? That's not even the best looking flower, but let's run a stem down. And we'll put some simple leaves on here. Just make them round, okay? Just like that. Now we want to fill this whole thing in with flowers, so if you make them smaller on one side, it gives it the illusion like it's turning, okay? And then you could have some flowers looking straight forward by just putting all the petals around like this, straight at you. I do a lot of those in here, so I can let's put a big one over here, kind of leaning. This one almost looks like I could make this the back of the petal, the back of the flower here. I'll put a, yeah, we'll make this the back of it. some leaves in there. I'm just kind of making up my own flowers because the colors are what's going to make it look good. Let's put some more leaves in here. We'll do some more of these like traditional leaves, I guess. Put one on down here. I'll put the stem going this way. Couple leaves. Pretty cool, huh? Let's do a different type of flower right here in the middle. We'll do one that kind of maybe is squarish. All right, this is looking pretty good. Now I got to start. Now I got to put the colors in. So this is the fun part. Everything's going to change now. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. That's enough flowers. You can always add more if you want. So I'm using a dark green. I'm going to just fill in this flower pot here with some green stuff. Because I know this would be really dark in here. Just a green with black in it. You could start wherever you want. Let's see if I think I use a lighter green. Just put any kind of green in here. I'm going to lighten them all up as I go. So you just got to put any kind of green color in your flowers. Like on the dark side, because then we can put highlights on it. Okay. Fill your leaves in first. I'm going to go fast because I got to go to practice. You can use turquoise for your leaves if you want. All right, let's get started. I'm going to do the pot first so it looks cool. I'm gonna make it blue, I guess, today. Uh, a bluish green. Let's see how it turns out. That looks cool. Now don't worry, all these colors are going to get highlights and shading. It's going to look really cool. I'm just filling them in with one color right now. So I think I'm going to do, I like to do that top one yellow. We'll do a yellow daisy up top. Now this paint, this black takes a while to dry, so I'm gonna let this up here set a while. I think I'm gonna try to do this one first without hitting the lines. Because if you hit the lines right now, you'll get black in there. There we go. You just need a little indication of color in there. Now get some orange. I'll do this square one with orange. Just like that. Just worry about filling it in right now with one color. And like I said, we'll do the highlights when it dries a little bit. Okay. I might put a room behind there, like that one has there. See how I put the like the shape of a room behind the flowers? It makes it look cool. And I'll put a doily underneath the flower pot, like a white doily there. I can do that right now while everything is drying. Put some kind of white, either a plate or a white doily. You know what a doily is? There's my doily. Doily, doily. All right, I'm going to start moving. I'm going to start moving because I got to practice today with the band. Actually, it's just me and Lisa. It's the edge of my table. pop art. Make your, some of your lines can be thicker, you know, give your art a little character. You can make some of the black lines thick, especially on the pot here. Alright, I'm going to try this flower up here. It's pretty dry now. So let's try some yellow. I'm sticking my brush in the glaze. See the glaze on my brush, and then I'm grabbing my paint. So it looks, the color will look bright when it dries. It's going to look like real bright yellow. Still some wet black up there. You don't have to worry about hitting your lines because I'm going to go over all the lines again. I'm going to put a little orange in it. And I'll do this one kind of orange. I'm going to do this one white because then I can use gray for the shadowing. And then this is the back side of the flower, so I'm going to make it green here. So it's like falling over. The flower is falling over and you're seeing the back side of it. Okay. I think it needs more flowers, but I don't know if I have enough time. It's 12:30. Marianne, hey. How you doing? I'm still going to do one later. I just wanted to fit a painting in before I go to practice. And then I have to go do some work on someone's laundry after practice. And then when I come home, I'm going to do another. I want these lighter. You can mess around with your green color. Just put any color green in there you want for your leaves. I like the turquoise. You know what I don't have in here? Red. I don't have any red in here. I'm going to put a little red in this flower. I think I'll do this one red up top here. Do 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 do. The reason why I'm doing so many of these is because I'm going to sell them. In a couple Saturdays from now, I got a show. And I'm putting these on X as well. And they're really getting a lot of likes on X. Biddy-bid-bid-biddy-bidoo. All right, I think it needed more flowers, so wow, that's looking pretty good. I'm kind of like, I'm not really taking my time. I'm trying to rush it. I'm really liking it now. I looked in my camera and I was like, wow, that looks pretty good. Just wait till I highlight everything. And I like to put a color around, I'll put some light around the whole arrangement and it looks like it's glowing. It's going to come out good. Now, I'll do all the lines a little better. Don't worry. It's probably better to wait. Do all your flowers if you want to do this type of painting. Outline them and then let it set for about 10 minutes. And then your black, won't be wet like. You'll probably have a better experience if you let it dry. Although that one kind of turned a little gray because it's the black, but it still looks good. I like when the color mixes. I like when it has more than one color in there. So on my daisies, I think I want to put brown in here. And we'll put white in this one. We'll put white in that one too. There we go. That's looking pretty good. Ba-da-ba-ba. I just hope I used enough glaze. We'll put like red around the tip of this flower. Just around the tip. I think I'm going to make this one red because I think we really need a red flower in here. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. All right, so here's what I'm going to do next. Now, you can see where I kind of messed up some of the lines. I went over with the paint. So now I'm going to redo all the lines and make it look cool. If you just joined in, I used this fluid black, okay, for the lines. It's a lot easier. You just put a little bit in a little container, just a little, and then grab it with your a really fine tip brush. This is a number 2 round. Just something that's pointy. And now come in here and redo all your flower tips with black. You can over exaggerate it now if you want. Make the lines uh, a little bigger or fatter, okay? But make sure you gotta re-hit them all if you went over them with color. You could even make the line bigger, longer, I mean, so it makes the flower a little bigger. And then redo the round part as well. There you go. So I did these two. See how cool they look? And then they're gonna have. I'm gonna put shading and highlights on it as well. So it's gonna look really cool. And then when it dries, these colors should dry pretty bright because I used the glaze. Look at that. Pretty awesome. This is almost like if you were good at coloring, I think you'll be good at this. I basically just kind of made my own coloring book is what happened here. It's called pop art. Pop art because it's popular. It's something you can hang anywhere in your house, you know. And you don't have to, it doesn't have to be, like I said, you don't have to sketch it perfect. It actually looks better when you get a little loose with your lines. Like if all these were perfect flowers, like done by a computer, it wouldn't look the same. Like if AI did this, they would probably he'd probably make the I'm calling AI a he. It would probably make the flowers look too perfect, you know. So your lines don't have to be uh, perfect. They really don't. Yeah, I have a feeling if AI tried to do this type of painting, you could ask it, and it would give you all these flowers perfect, you know. All right, I'm going to start shading my flowers now. I'll show you how it'll look different. Okay, I got to do my leaves down here. Use a light green. Some of these I want a little greener. My leaves. I want the green to pop out. I'm using glaze, a little glaze. All right, really cool. Cool looking. All right, I'm going to start putting some light on some of these flowers now. If you're happy with the colors, uh, you can start putting the light in now. So the light's coming from the right, hitting this. It's hitting this uh, vase on this side here. Now, start. We'll start on this flower. So I'm gonna say it's hitting on the sides of the petal here. You could almost put them on any part of the petal. Just see how cool that looks now with the white. And you can even do it on the leaves too. Just a little hint of white. All right, now we're going to move on to the rest of the flowers. Uh, just use a little bit of white on the very inside of the flower, the color part. Don't put it on the black because you'll mess it up. Just inside the color. And it just has to be a small indication of white like this. And you don't even have to do them all if you don't want. But this is what's going to make the painting look a little better. All right. Let me step back and look at this. I'm pretty happy with that. That looks pretty cool. Now watch, I'm going to outline the whole arrangement with white. Like a white light. Use, if you have a angle brush, see how this one's angled? This is a number 6. What I'm going to do is put white around the whole thing and use the flowers and the leaves as a guide. Okay, with you could put it in light first and then darken it up after it's done. So use your brush, maybe hold it straight. See what I mean? You'll get these cool effects in there. Hold the angle, the brush straight. Don't leave a little space in between your flowers. See how cool that looks? Got a little bit of paint here. Wow. It just adds more to the painting. It gives it like a style, some kind of style. Pretty cool. Now you can even do this inside, because I have some gaps in here. You could do it a little bit around this flower if you wanted. Okay, just around that one. There we go. I think that's all I'm going to do on this one. I'll put a shadow in here. Just put a round shadow on your doily, like just something small like this. Just in a light gray. It'll look like a shadow coming from the pot. And then if you want to put a little shadow underneath your flower, you can do that too. And it looks like the flower's casting a shadow. So around my, use white to finish your flower pot. Just use white instead of black to get the lip of your flower pot in there. just like that. Something easy, simple. Wow, this really came out good. I'm going to put a little highlight on my brown parts in here. And what do I got to finish? Oh, the flower, this flower up here. Pretty cool. I'm going to make this a little more green. The back side of that, this flower. I want this to look green here. Boo-doo-boo. I'm really digging this. I want my leaves to look more green. It'll it'll give it a little more pop. I got one like on it already. Wow. I'm gonna like it too, because I like it. Oh, it won't let me like it. Thanks, Ellie. Oh, we got Anson in here. I can't see the name because my eyes aren't focusing too good right now. I can see Hanson though. How you doing, Hanson? All right, I got another one done for the Summerfest. You could see I kind of rushed on this one. It still comes out looking pretty good. Now, if you want to really make this look a little more like it's pop art, but you can make it look like fine art. This color inside here, you can grab that original color if you can find it on your palette, and uh, you can thicken up some of the parts inside here with paint. Okay, because this is the background was just a wash, so you can add heavier paint inside if you want. And if you hit your lines, just redo them with black. But there you go. I think that's all I'm going to do on it because I got to get ready to go to practice. But I'll be back after practice. And I'll be doing another painting later. Wow, that came out pretty good. Let me put a highlight on the back of my pedal, or the this thing here. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da. All right, I'm digging it. Yeah, I hope you guys like this one. This on the pot, you can make the white on the pot a little bigger. I kind of used a small brush on there. Uh, do something like that. It's a cool design. There you go, some pop art flowers. Yeah, I'm glad you guys like this one. We'll see if it dries like this. I think I used enough glaze. Check out the one I did yesterday. This one is more like fine art. See, I didn't use any of the black around the flowers. This is more like an oil painting with acrylic paint. I do a lot of different styles of flowers, but I really like this one. All right, guys, have a good rest of your day. I'll see you later on this evening. I got to go to practice here in a little bit. Deanna, thank you. Yeah, that one, I had fun doing that one yesterday. I almost was going to put black on that one, but I decided not to because it looked so good like that. I'll be back probably this evening. I'm going to do another painting. So we'll see you guys later. Thanks for joining in, everybody. Cheers.